Have you ever tried to measure the distance between an Old Testament prophecy and a New Testament fulfillment? Oh, they're fascinating. Let me give you a couple of them. We've been talking about them in our live streams, and let's start with one we usually talk about, Micah chapter 5 and verse 2. It tells you that the Messiah will be born in this tiny town of Bethlehem. Bethlehem is the place of the nativity. Now, not Jerusalem or Rome, but Bethlehem. Micah is written, Bible scholars say, somewhere between 739 and 700 BC. So let's take 700 just as an even number here, an approximation, and we find out at the very cusp of the AD period when Jesus is born, you're seeing a difference between the prophecy and the fulfillment of 7 centuries. Go over to Isaiah chapter 7 and verse 14. Behold, a virgin shall conceive, bear a son, and they will call his name Emmanuel, God with us. That prophecy made. Move over to Isaiah 9 and verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulders. His name will be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. The deity being named, the honor being named in that prophecy. Isaiah is written about 700 BC. The fulfillment at the very beginning, the nativity, when we start the AD period, 7 centuries. Zechariah, during Jesus' lifetime, we're talking about something that is most troubling to people, the reader. This is prophesied in Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 12. It tells you of the betrayal of the Messiah, specifically for 30 pieces of silver, right? Zechariah is written, you can put it around between like 470 and 520 BC. So let's say in the middle, it's about 500 BC. The betrayal is going to happen when Jesus is 33 years of age. Luke 23 will tell you about that. So you're seeing the difference between the prophecy and the distance to the fulfillment of around 533 years. We're not talking about one generation away or maybe a few months down the road, but massive amounts of time. We'll talk some more about this, but this will give you an idea of the major time differences between the prophecies and the fulfillments. Absolutely stunning.